He lied his way into schools, purposely withholding parts of his life to keep jobs he had no legal right to even have.
An East Valley mom now credited with uncovering the smoking gun that got this teacher, Oscar Rosero, fired today. Rosero admitted to sexually assaulting one of his students in 2010. The state stripped him of his teaching certificate.
Yet this morning, Rosero was still teaching, employed at Santan Charter School in Mesa. That's where we find ABC 15's Aldo Vasquez tonight. Aldo?
Right, Steve. Well, this is the official complaint by the State Board of Education, and in it, it lays out how Oscar Rosero managed to lie his way into several schools, failing to let them know that he sexually assaulted a student in 2010, and a unanimous decision by the board to revoke his license. And somehow, he found his way here to Santan Charter School, getting hired as a teacher and a coach.
At the end of the day, the only thing I care about is the safety of my kids, period.
Everything this mother found online about Oscar Rosero is public information and easy to look up, like this official complaint filed in 2011 with the Arizona Department of Education. It shows Rosero's license to teach in the state revoked. Rosero admitted to sexually assaulting a student while he was a teacher at Horizon Community Learning Center.
How is that okay?
This morning, mom took that complaint to administrators at Santan Charter School. By 11 a.m., Rosero was out.
Again, 10:49, within the last 10 minutes, his profile has been erased from the school website.
A letter home to parents letting them know about everything followed. ABC 15 Arizona learning after admitting to that first assault in October of 2010, Rosero lied to Balls Elementary School District. Ignoring his past on his resume, Rosero was hired, only quitting after the school found out a few months later. When the state school board revoked Rosero's license in 2011, he was reported through the state and national teacher database. I checked the state system today, and it says he still has a valid certificate, along with his previous history in red print. So how did he find his way into this school?
He's been there for 2 years, and no one seems to have had any idea.
The principal wouldn't answer my questions directly, but in a letter to me, he says Rosero passed a background check and holds a Class 1 fingerprint clearance card. But let's go back a second. It's worth noting that a teaching certificate isn't needed to work in charter schools in Arizona. Going forward, this mom wants to make sure more people like him don't fall through the cracks.
What steps are they going to take now, knowing that something like that happened?
And the principal also ended his letter to me saying that moving forward, they're going to reevaluate their hiring process. Steve?
Aldo, you talked about how this teacher moved between public and charter schools. Why didn't anybody catch this? It seems fairly simple to check.
And that's a very good question. We know that schools can operate on different rules and policies. The Board of Education obviously revoked his license and red flagged him. The charter school tells me that they did everything they did. They followed their guidelines when it came to hiring him. And it isn't hard to check his background. We did, and we found all that information. Whether the charter school even looked into that and chose to hire him anyway, there's still some questions that we're pressing the charter school for. Reporting live in Mesa tonight, Aldo Vasquez, ABC 15, Arizona.